I remember the last few days with y'all in high school. Everyone was so excited to go off to college, and I thought I was too. However, dance has always been a passion of mine. I've been doing it ever since I was a little girl. I didn't want to have to choose between school or dance. However, I did, and I chose dance. Dance is something that makes me feel free of all my worries. Every time I dance, it makes me feel content. I'm able to express myself more than I ever have when I dance. I hope to be an inspiration to others and achieve all my dancing goals. What do y'all think?
I understand where you're coming from, but I still feel like we should practice going to college together. I was looking forward to starting college with you because it felt really nice knowing that I wouldn't be going through it alone. Now that I've started college and you decided to pursue your career in dancing at Ohio, it feels like we're on two completely different paths in our lives. I feel very disconnected from you because it feels like nothing's bringing us together anymore. I also don't think it was a good idea for you to follow your boyfriend to Ohio because as we all know, relationships don't last forever. If y'all break up, there's a good chance you're going to be heartbroken and very lonely. Will dancing be enough to keep you in Ohio? One of my good friends that graduated 2 years ago had to transfer to Texas State because her and her boyfriend broke up after she followed him to Louisiana. This could definitely be a possibility for you too. Dancing also requires a lot of physical movement that could drain you enough to need a break from it. Will you be able to handle that much extensive movement for the rest of your life? College will be the better option because you won't have to worry about a backup plan if your relationship and dancing don't work out. Now that I've finished explaining my point of view, we're going to move on to Natalia's now.
I think you should take into consideration that it is statistically and factually proven for a college graduate to do somewhat better than one that decides to take a different path. They happen to have more career stability, meaning they get handed more job opportunities. In a study shown by land-grant universities, where they analyzed the data from over 30 million students, it told us that an average person from ages 22 and 27 that only receives a high school degree will earn about $30,000 in annual median earnings, while a bachelor's degree holder will earn about $52,000. Any amount of money can change a person's life and can help a person get through life. But if a person is able to make a better living by finishing school, I think that is preferable. I think these are statistics that a person should take into consideration before dropping out and trying to make a living any other way that is not 100% going to help them. I think that is the reason why I chose to stay in school. So now Brian is going to tell you more about this decision.
Hey Deja, I just wanted to let you know my thoughts of you becoming a dancer. I have a couple things right here with me. I'm just gonna read off of it because I think that's the easiest way I could get across to you is if I had a list, I guess. As a dancer, you must fully commit, meaning there is no taking days off or going on long vacations because this is a path that is so demanding. Meaning, the training is intense. It requires long hours, physical and mental stamina. Do you have all of these things that dancing requires? There's always risk of injury, and in some cases, those injuries can end a career. Imagine you get injured and you can't dance anymore. No one wants that, and especially not you. Even without significant injury, dancing can take a tremendous toll on the body. Considering this, so the injuries, right? If starting a family is a part of your plans as well, you're gonna get pregnant for 9 months. Maybe you can dance for the first 2 to 3, but after that, you're gonna have a baby inside of you and you won't be able to move around so well. You're gonna have to take care of the baby. Even after those 9 months, you have to take care of the baby. So that'll get in the way of you being able to keep on succeeding, right? That might also end your career. These are all instances that could, damage your career, right? But since training is, I have it here. Since training is so intense, you need to have a tremendous amount of discipline. You are never guaranteed a role in the dance. Sometimes you try your hardest, but it will not be enough. Failure is hard to deal with, and with that is something you are going to need to be ready for. I just you know, you need to be ready. Who knows what will happen in the future? You know, if you can handle it mentally, it's mentally draining. You know, I just want the best for you. So going to college is like, yes, it takes a lot longer, and yes, it is more expensive, but it secures the path for you. You will have a career that cannot just be taken away. You know, your chances, you will have a permanent chance because you went to college, because you have a career that ultimately you worked hard for. And yes, those are my thoughts. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Julieta, and this is my argument on why I think Deja should give college a try before resorting to dance. College is a great opportunity for students to have a place where they're able to find new friendships, develop new connections, and have that freedom to not be sure of what they want to be doing in the future, but try out new options and be sure that that is what you want to be doing. College prepares you for real life, and it has way more advantages than just settling on a career right away. I think Deja wants to pursue dance because it's what she enjoys, but she needs to realize that there are many more advantages that college graduates have than high school graduates. Not only do college graduates make way more money, but employers are looking to hire them because they have way more experience. I think it's important that Deja understands that giving college a try is not wasting her time, but it's going to open her up to having more options, and it's just going to increase her possibility of finding what she truly wants.
Look, Deja, I hate to provide you with an ultimatum, but it's either me or your friends. And the decision should be easy because we grew up together. I was there for you in your darkest times. When you needed help, I was the one you could rely on. But ultimately, the decision is up to you. I respect whatever you choose, but I'm the right decision.
Thank y'all so much for your concern. I appreciate y'all being honest with me and supporting me in my outrageous decisions. Although college does seem like the safest plan, I'm going to stand with my choice and stick with dancing. This doesn't mean that I'm not interested in going to college one day. It's just not something I'm interested in doing right now. If I feel differently about this and decide that maybe one day dancing isn't something I want to pursue, I'll take going to college into consideration.